Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This is a complex and sensitive issue, so I'm going to try to explain it in a way that is both informative and respectful. History of the conflict. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has its roots in the late 19th century, when the Zionist movement began to advocate for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. At the time, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire and was inhabited by a majority Arab population. After the First World War, the Ottoman Empire was dissolved and Palestine became a British mandate. During the British mandate, the Zionist movement continued to grow and Jewish immigration to Palestine increased. This led to tensions with the Arab population, which culminated in the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. In the 1948 war, Israel was established as an independent state. However, the war also resulted in the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, who became refugees in neighboring countries. The West Bank and Gaza Strip were occupied by Jordan and Egypt, respectively. In 1967, Israel captured the West Bank and Gaza Strip in the Six-Day War. Since then, Israel has occupied these territories and built settlements on Palestinian land. The Palestinians have sought to establish an independent state in the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem, but peace talks between the two sides have been unsuccessful. Key issues. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is complex and multifaceted, but there are a few key issues that are at the heart of the dispute. Land. The core of the conflict is the dispute over land. Israelis and Palestinians both claim the right to sovereignty over the same territory, including the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. Refugees. The Palestinian refugee issue is another major obstacle to peace. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were displaced from their homes in the 1948 Arab-Israeli War and remain refugees to this day. The Palestinians demand the right of return for all refugees, while Israel refuses to allow him to return, fearing that they would overwhelm the country and destroy its Jewish identity. Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a holy city to both Jews and Muslims, and the status of the city is one of the most contentious issues in the conflict. Both sides claim Jerusalem as their capital, and the city is divided between Israeli and Palestinian control. Security. Both Israelis and Palestinians feel insecure and threatened by the other side. Israelis fear that the Palestinians will launch terrorist attacks against them, while Palestinians fear that Israel will continue to expand its settlements in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Efforts to resolve the conflict. Despite the challenges, there have been some efforts to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In 1993, the Oslo Accords were signed, which established a framework for a two-state solution, with Israel and Palestine existing side by side. However, the Oslo Accords have not been fully implemented, and peace talks between the two sides have stalled in recent years. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and difficult issue, but it is one that must be resolved if there is to be lasting peace in the Middle East. It is important to understand the history of the conflict, the key issues at stake, and the efforts that have been made to resolve it. I hope this video has helped you to learn more about this important issue. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or thoughts. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos about current events